What's up, guys? Learning League of Legends Jungle Episode 4. Uh, Basically, I just randomly saw this, a really good Rengar one trick, right? Like top level Rengar player. Scrub Noob. Funny little name. But he just recently did a EU West unranked to challenger, 2 weeks ago. It's mainly starting out from like low diamonds, so like diamond 3 or 2, I guess. Yeah, it's like diamond 3 or 2. So yeah, we're just gonna check this out, and we're gonna be looking at things like when does he take objectives, how is his clear decisions he's making. I even got like the actual voice of the streamer in case he mentions anything. But yeah, we're gonna. It's been a long time since the last video, so let's just get back into it. Turn this down a bit. So I'm pretty sure if he does camp solo, he always starts the neutrals. And then yeah, I did do a pre-watch of this game. You're gonna see this enemy Camille make a lot of questionable decisions while I'm being in like an advantage state. But yeah, let's have a look at the clue. So first things first. Pretty easy. Kite down to the bush so you could jump in Krogs, but he is gonna smite the red, which is good to know. Oh, and he actually walks down the usual way. Is that a mistake? Or he wants the trinket? Alright, we have to think about the trinket this match. And of course, natural kiting, don't have to force it and drag it immediately to the bush. Like, you just want to kite it, auto kite, get to the bush. Two stacks at the raptor camp. Double W. So already the action begins, not just a basic full clear. So here in I think it's against Camille, I guess. I guess in his mind, uh, bot lane didn't leash, and I guess we have the Raptor ward. We have the wall. We have the ward basically, and he's not shown there. So logically, he's probably done like 2 camp invade top side. But just a solid approach, abusing the new season gank path. And as a greedy jungler or a champion that gets like insanely strong with gold, like 100%, we like dying there is 100% worth it.
This guy's wave is domed.
Yep.
But I can't really.
Another interesting thing is Profane Hydra is like the only lethality item Rengar goes these days.
Jenna might need to go top.
And when I looked at QE, he if he gets the gold for it, he goes like Brutalizer first, but Scrub Noob always goes for Tiamat. I imagine the auto cancels are just and the attack speed are just too nice to not try and utilize it. Yeah, that jungle instinct to know that Camille was gonna invade him. What I'm thinking about factors of like why would Camille be top is like Irelia lost health or mana, indicating that she leashed. Uh, Camille just looking slow as hell. Maybe I think for sure probably knew she started top side and she was just like very late, did not show to Raptors. That's probably the mindset. And you're gonna see this Camille be a complete idiot by actually walking up. And you know, Rengar is a tanky character, he can engage. Notice how he doesn't try and cleanse exhaust because it's not possible. He can't cleanse ignite either because that would just be way too OP.
That was a bit awkward by me.
But yeah, Rengar can just fight. I mean, Rengar when he fights, man, it's really strong. And Kimmel walking up there is just like maximum idiocy. But yeah, double kill from the vertical jungle. Yeah, the forced vertical jungler now.
Up an entire level.
A nice one skirmish. And yeah, XP from kills, man, will put you like levels ahead of enemy junglers and stuff. So now, obviously, looking to pressure the vertical jungle. Maybe not. No, just full clear. If Camille doesn't show there, I think you have to just accept the vertical jungle. But obviously, the fact that he went there, right, means the Raptor's open, free to take. His Krugs is probably up too. Notice how you do empowered Q, then you throw the E. Even if you have full stacks, you can still do this. And Camille might end here. But there's another cool thing. Rengar can throw an E over the wall to land the, you know, the vision and get a big ass leap. And we're not really focusing on other people's game, but Janna should not be really roaming. Because obviously, like, Kai'Sa can't play the game unless Janna's there. His Nautilus is gonna dive or perma freeze or some shit. But ADC's a pretty funny role. But yeah, honestly, just good counter jungling, good takes objective, like no player interaction, but just really good play. Just by seeing Camille. And this is something you can do when you're multiple levels ahead, just one shot. Absolutely free. And at this point, Camille is absolutely screwed out of his mind. If we're looking back a bit, not that far back, let's just see indication of like what Camille actually did. A bit too further up. So let's go to somewhere like 31 maybe. Skip ahead a bit. So doesn't press tab. But either way, like basically vertical jungle happened, right? And then Camille's just like not playing it correct, which is why she's down like 1 billion. Let's see this. You press tab there. Ooh. Let me try and get it. A bit silly to do this. So, yeah, it is 6 minutes and she's only done a full clear worth of camps. Yeah, obviously she's gonna be monster level behind. Yeah, Giga behind. She's only done 5 camps and probably like yeah. She's done 6 camps and crab at damn near 7 minutes. And of course, Camilla shows in the war 2 levels down. Let's kill her, obviously.
He doesn't have E.
And these are the things you can just spot, like punishing the Camille for the bad farming, the bad fighting. That this also robs her of tempo. But and here we got a little fight.
It's giving me the
Cut her off, free kill.
down.
Immediately rush to our neutral. Because we just been farming enemy camps, right? Which is good. So all our camps are up.
So
And now, as the stronger Rengar, when you got like something like Seraphine mid, Camille behind, like you can straight up just 1v2 them, and Camille's just gonna have a sad time.
Okay, there's Camille.
Like 9 minutes 40 CS is terrible.
Yo, Suba, thanks for 8 months. And Aiko, I think with the 13.
And here is just an easy ass dive. Maybe a flash. Maybe just throw E. Yeah, flash. Free is how kills. Second rotation of grubs. I mean, you can definitely miss that. The level 6, obviously you can miss. But logically, like, if you're looking at your own game and jungler's really behind and you're playing a character like Rengar, and they got something as weak as Seraphine mid, you should be 100% pressuring like mad. At least on the top side of the jungle. And here, counter jungles. Here, there's like a high elo thing, I guess. Is that... Actually, no, maybe Kai'Sa just placed the ward down before she got dove or some shit. And then Camille uses her E on the jungle camp and Rengar ults and she's dead. And here's a perfect time to take... So here all your camps are down. Taking dragons not gonna rob you of time you could have been putting on camps. Like when you're ahead, this is like the most ideal. Especially a dragon like Mountain, which obviously is gonna be tanky. Like if you do that when you have all your camps on, even though it's a really damn good dragon, it's gonna absolutely waste the hell out of your time. And especially as a first dragon, man, it can be game losing. And here they, poor guy, still actually manages to trade back, but just flies a bit too far close. And this MF thinks he can take on a full stack Rengar. Like, no. That's not Rengar OP, that's very silly brain. 9 kill Rengar with full stacks, yeah, you're gonna get one shot. At least without exhaust or something. Naturally, gonna move towards the grubs, the objective on the map.
Like really, you're gonna complain about every single fucking thing in this game?
Take crab. And here the game is just so free. Exhaust wasted. Kill that guy, stun him. Kill the other guy. And sometimes you can drop objectives if you think stuff is free. And one shot. At this point, the game's basically done. I mean, if if all our games is like we're this damn ahead and we lose, then it's just a simple case of analysis. But we just want to get to this state. So here's another match. Which will be the last match for the video. Is that Scrub actually says that if the Carthus played better this match, he would have won this match because they were fairly down behind. But as you can see, the Raptor ward on the map again. But it's our teammates that place down the ward. But yeah, one thing too, when you're versing something like that, Camille or something like, well, or a Quinn, was it a Belveth? I think every game, just placing a ward on the opposite camp you're gonna path towards, I think is the best bet for like cheese strategies and stuff. Because the Raptor ward can be a bit dangerous, even though it's really good.
Wait, what?
So here we got two.
Wait, what? This Volibear came from the river and he was missing mana. So I assumed that he, you know.
So this is another thing. See, as Scrub said, Volley, he tried to pick up the idea that Volibear leashed Carthus because he had mana missing. And of course, Carthus has like a monstrous clear speed. So he figured that if Raptors were done and he started top side, Raptors would be done already. So he figured he'd get invaded. But moving on.
He leashed my blue side, and it's totally like a normal strategy. Especially with Lucian hovering right
So
here.
right now,
I had every reason to believe that this guy was in my top side.
So
And then
Scrub.
I was gonna get Gromp and get 3.
So once again, Scrub said that if Carthus played better, he could win this game because he is quite behind, right? One thing you definitely don't want to be against the full clear junglers behind.
Totally reasonable play.
So yeah. So Carthus down there has like a, 28 CS to Rengar's 12 right now, which is a bit sad.
I'm really surprised I'm not getting invaded right now.
Yeah.
I could definitely be here.
So, no, interesting. There's a idea that Carthus could invade Rengar right now, which honestly I think is feasible considering most Carthuses go like combat summoners. Probably has like exhaust, smite.
So that way you can see both entrances. You get information of the Raptors and you get information of the.
I mean, it's hard. He didn't reveal himself, so it's kind of hard to see how weak Rengar is. But I guess Carthus could have invaded, but I don't think he had the information. I think if I'm looking at like from a low elo perspective.
Jinx wants to crash this wave.
Yeah, but logically that's close enough for the kill. Wow, Jinx playing safe as fuck.
We freeze this, yeah?
Maybe not.
Wow, my economy is bricked.
Yeah. Right now you should have like full clear double long sword.
Karthus is much stronger than Rengar level 1, especially if he takes exhaust. Like in this game, he's much stronger. And so like I have to play around so many different openings. Like he could invade my blue level 1, he could invade my blue level 4 while I'm doing it. And like I have to respect all these things because if I get caught in any single one of them, I'm fucked. But at the same time, if I don't respect any of them, and let's just say I full clear without really caring, then the Karthus will just eventually outscale me anyways, because that's just Karthus.
So when you think of it, I guess Carvus could kind of like hard read where Rengar's gonna be. Full clear. Once you get the full clear, you can just invade and force like a combat summoner
I might be able to see.
advantage 1v1.
I think Karthus is on Krugs, but he might also be in the river pretty soon.
I mean, yeah, he could have invaded, right?
We got one.
But surely that's not like the one mistake that kind of cost him like a possible victory or something. Even though 100% killing Rengar and possibly taking more camps.
Did I cancel an auto?
Ooh. It resets. So we're gonna prioritize camps over grubs, which makes sense. And this is can't really help out top because it's a selfish jungler mindset. I mean, if Rengar ganks that and it doesn't work out, which most likely it won't because Volibear. Luckily he kills it. But worst case scenario, Karthus gets his entire bot side, then he truly does lose the game.
Like Malice
Or
or
like
something right now,
doesn't get to play.
I would be like almost 2 levels down because of that. What happened level 1 or level 2? Like he would have completely fucked my top side, and I wouldn't have been able to play the game because I was level 2.
Yeah, I guess the one evade, right? I guess if you're thinking about Karthus gambling where the jungler started, taking Kraben and invading, because you could get like extreme use. It's an option. But this goes so a worse Rengar actually shows on the map, and then he just like gives you the opportunity to like really go extremely high XP against him. Nah. Here all our camps are down. We just killed the enemy support.
Yeah,
And now we also got tempo from mid. I mean sorry, priority from mid. That's why we're taking
when
this.
I think of him, I don't think of like a jungle Karthus player. Like he's great at Karthus jungle, but
Yeah.
I guess over the years I've seen him more as like a bot laner.
So a bit of handshaking. Trade blues when we're handshaking. Oh, he already has it. Oh, rough.
Let's see if this guy is bad.
So this is another opportunity for Karthus to destroy Rengar.
A bad decision.
So here, Karthus knows Rengar's at Drake, yet doesn't monstrously take everything on Earth.
And my top side is spawning as well.
So here, Rengar's not gonna get any help from top lane because it just died. And now possibly destroy Rengar and take everything on top.
Destroying me if he was better.
And we know that Rengar's bot because the dragon's taken, so that's another extreme invade opportunity Karthus missed. And that's why you gotta be careful when you take these dragons on, because they can lose your games. Like, it might have been objectively sound to not take that dragon and just go top side, to be honest.
Like, in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have done Drake at all.
Yes.
Because it really fucked my,
That's exactly what I'm saying.
like my tempo, I guess, and I'm already far behind.
Like, it's just
And if
taking
this
that
works,
dragon
it's
just
better. My
gives
whole top side
enemy a
will
route to just completely destroy you. While
side.
if you just don't take it, you're chilling.
Dracon, thank you for
So
the
it
follow.
gives you like, just shows you the violence of like over prioritizing first dragon as a mistake as a jungler.
I might have to start pivoting towards like opportunity or something because I just need a cheap power spike.
Yeah, there's the
Well, I really
the
might
broke
pivot away.
Rengar mentality. 11 minutes no
Once it resets,
kills
I'm gonna go to the lane.
for snowballing, but no deaths either, and relatively good CS. Can we kill the volley? And here, I think Set wasted W, right?
Fighting this?
Which is on like a 20-second cooldown, so he couldn't do anything. And now he's dead. Yeah, Set's W's on a 20-second cooldown because he wasted it in that fight. And now Karthus chooses to invade when it's 3 versus 2.
Flash was decent.
And this is a free objective that we're going to take. And one thing about Grubs is it's obviously really good advantage to do true damage against turrets, but the one thing that's highlighted against them is that they give decent amount of XP and they're fast to take, to be honest. But yeah, but we can't really take them against Lucian mid. And our entire bot side is up, so we really can't afford to mess up.
Okay, I don't think a single person on this team knows how to ping.
Smartest Rengar player, that's ironically
This guy's
true.
retarded.
It's like one of the best Rengar players in the
Like,
world,
being
actually.
town, like, talked down upon by a fucking diamond player. It's criminal.
Yeah, personally, I never use chat, text chat, man. The closest you'll ever see it being used is like
Like, this guy wants
taking
to
note
be
of
the
some of the
ping guy,
times,
by
but
the
other
way.
than that, you just ping any other
Ping a
possible
Volibear
communication. You just
who
use
has
pings.
Riftmaker
But yeah,
and
I
has
mean,
no knowledge of
Rengar
like ping
ganking
conditions.
Volibear at any point, or even
And tell him
touching him
that
once, is
if
just
I go
like
top, not only am
extreme
I going to get further behind
stupidity.
because I'm not going to farm,
If you die
but
because you
Robo
ordered
is going to
Volibear
die
once, then
because
it's not
Fonz is
really
the
like.
smartest Rengar player. Like, it's just like the irony is fucking crazy.
And here we might have some. We just saw like 35% HP Lucian. Ooh, big. Big. Nice. But you know, you can get crazy gold.
Obviously, bro.
And we also got Lucian Flash. And also, I think this guy has exhaust, man, but we're not seeing it on. Yeah. We're not seeing Rengar actually get exhausted, to be honest.
Pretty sure this guy flashed, yeah?
And that we're obviously gonna move towards Herald even if we're base. Because the camp's on its side, but more importantly the objective is on that side.
No, we're never doing Herald there, bro.
Yeah. We don't have enough priority for Herald. But we just wanna like be ready to contest.
I'm just gonna do Grand Prix
And
and just
possibly have
buff all
opportunity
this
to
for
take
because I
it,
don't
but
get information.
This set's getting destroyed by Volibear, but to be fair, Volibear counts the hell out of set, so it really is like not a lot of counterplay the set can do.
Decent.
Character just mauls set to death.
We're in a decent spot now. We have some items. We're still behind in farm by quite a bit. Not compared to Karthus, but compared to what we should be at. This guy.
Trying to fight double item Juggernaut will just spell death. Profane Hydra is not that strong.
On the positive side, this bot lane's performing pretty well. And Zillion's chilling.
And he gets dove, and he's gonna get one shot, which is interesting.
And our boy just got one shot.
And now we can jump on him. Just use all this stuff. But notice how close this fight is, even with that, man.
Terrifying.
It's why, yeah, 2-item Juggernaut, man, is always gonna destroy the assassins. This is how the game is designed. More HP, more
What is this Shin do?
sustained damage. It's just, yeah. More more damage in general. And here we got Gen E going, but it's fine. So here we got some blue site is interesting because transitioning into like map, split pushing. So just having a look at this. This is kind of like a nice simple macro concept. Like, do you stay or do you not stay? We saw Jinx mid. We saw Karthus mid. This is obviously a Nico. 2 people are dead. We got blue side. So if someone's really coming, we can just like go away. But this is also quite a gamble. But if we take this, is like we get like a couple 300 gold from like minions, 700 gold from a gold and turret. From minions and turret, it's at least 1,000 gold. So 100% it's worth it to take the risk. But blue side as a transition.
Yeah, I don't know. That decision from Jin to follow me bot is a bit strange, I won't lie. Like, not only are we just randomly sharing gold and XP for no reason, but he's missing out on a wave.
This is interesting as a low econ option of going into opportunity item. And one thing interesting about this patch is that he likes that anti-heal item over Lord Dominik's. Because I think it got nerfed or something. And obviously as an assassin you need penetration to do like damage. Jinx. And now I'm gonna take Herald just before the 20-minute mark. It expires.
Surprised it hasn't swung at me. Maybe it's bugged or something. Yeah, this Herald's bugged.
Skip. Farm.
The state of the game and like how much gold that
Charge up our stacks. So this was interesting.
Compensate and stuff.
So normally, in 1,000 years, you never jump on a Juggernaut, a Darius, a Set, a Garen, a Volibear, a Illaoi, with 2 items like a level above you as well. You're not gonna like quickly chunk out his HP. Like, this is trolling 1,000,000,000%. But he knows it's Nico. Why? Because if you press tab, you can actually see the portrait light up and it'll show you it's Nico, which he explains.
Tab.
So here's arguably a mistake. Still kills it. But he started dragon right. Volibear just jumps on him. Volibear did touch him, so therefore it probably is a mistake. Or maybe he didn't move fast enough, I think, as a reaction speed. Yeah. Honestly, it was a bit unlucky, man. To be fair, it wasn't that bad of a call out. I mean, he did get too altered and the Juggernaut got on too.
That's a Nico. So
but it's just solid stuff.
100% lost this game if this Karthus was a better player.
Yeah. Because the
Karthus it's his fault. He's
missed.
Losing, he could have carried this game.
The Karthus missed 2 big invade opportunities. While also making like bad decisions in the fights. Also, he has like a monster top lane on destroying set. Also, you probably missed like Herald's taking as well. But at this point, like, it's just some mechanical stuff. But yeah, learning League of Legends. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video.